And it was clear that there was a lot of understatement in my interview with him, and we're going to come back and talk at considerable more detail about that. You said that you had asked about the Glasgow Coma scale. How, within a few days or however long it was, where did the question about the Glasgow Coma scale come from?
I have cousins that are physical therapists. I have cousins that are doctors. And once I was settled in my hotel room and my husband brought up the laptop and they were communicating with me, I mean, I educated myself quite quickly on what is brain injury, who it affects, and how differently it affects different people. And
after your response to the nurse, did you get answers from the neurosurgeon?
I did. And he actually advised her that they were to sit there and remain quiet, and that he would answer the questions based on his knowledge of the case.
Okay. Let me see if what we're getting here is usable, because I think I'm going to give up on my camera. All right, I'm going to move this just a tad, and I think I'm going to use this versus the camera, because the camera's, again, having problems.
Okay. And you really to actually sit with the staff, that was a huge, I can't even explain it. It's like, you just won the lotto. You are like, okay, we have a meeting, and you get prepared, and you're ready, and you have your questions, and you really focused in on this. Now all of a sudden, a different doctor walks in that you've never met before. So when I asked, who are you? I had gotten a very, his bio of who he was. I didn't want your bio. I just wanted to know who you were.
What that had to do with TJ?
Yeah, who are, it was a very simple question. Who are you? Dr. So-and-so. That's all I wanted to know. But he started giving me, his, credentials. That's not what I wanted. That wasn't the question. So again, he got a little standoffish. So I was a little taken back that it wasn't his neurosurgeon, and his neurosurgeon did find out afterwards and did schedule a re-meeting with me. So
the Beth Israel's a teaching hospital?
You know what? I believe they are. Yeah, I believe they're part of Harvard.
When you say that there was a neurosurgeon, was it a resident?
No, it was not a resident. He was a neurosurgeon.
When did they have the conversation with you that it doesn't look like he's going to wake up? We should take him off the respirator and see what happens.
Very shortly in, I would say probably about within the first week, and they said that we needed to realize what we were getting into, that at his age, and he may never walk, he may be in a wheelchair, he may never talk, he might not have his bodily functions, and we needed to make that decision of what we wanted to do.
And what was that decision like?
Well, it was not a hard decision because my husband comes from Italy, from a small little town. You don't have rest homes over there anyway. So and I come from a very strong Jewish family. So our belief is your family is your family. You're going to take care of them no matter what. Whether he was in a wheelchair and never got to go to the bathroom again on his own, he was our responsibility to take care of.
But you made the decision to take him off the respirator.
We only made the decision to see if he was breathing on his own.
Put him back on.
Oh yeah, that was the decision that was made, that we would see if he was breathing on his own.
So this is what, 10 days or so after his injury?
Yeah, I would say anywhere between 7 to 10 days was probably about.
What does it feel like when he begins to breathe?
Oh, when he breathed on it, it was great. It was like, okay, so we're over that hurdle. So it wasn't the machines that were keeping him alive. That's all we thought of.